A good Thursday morning to you, Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at an area of low pressure and really kind of a moisture-starved situation, but right now you can see warmer air punching in and some pretty good winds out of the south here. This is the area of higher pressure associated with our neck of the woods here, and you can see temperatures to our north are pretty cold. This is a very dense area of higher pressure, and will be just about right overhead of Vermont at about 1044 hectopascals, which is no chopped liver in terms of strength of this anticyclone. As it moves off and shifts off to the east, well, it's going to open the door for this much warmer air. It's going to overrun. It's also going to pick up more moisture out of the south, the Gulf of Mexico, and feed that moisture north, and it's going to set up along this frontal boundary that is kind of This frontal boundary kind of exists somewhere in this vicinity, kind of a warm front that will be extending out of this area of low pressure here. And so that will punch in with this warmer air overrunning colder air, and that'll set up with that frontal boundary again with colder sub-freezing temperatures kind of working its way in from the St. Lawrence Seaway up the St. Lawrence River Valley through Quebec City, Sherbrooke, Quebec, and into Montreal and so forth, with pretty intense icing situation here just to our north, and we're right on the edge of that. Mostly a travel issue as it looks now with the model trend shifting northward. Let's take a look at the overall synoptic picture. First of all, note there's not a whole lot in the way of precipitation, but that's going to be filling in rapidly. Looking at the computer modeling. So here's our big 1042 hectopascal area of higher pressure, and you can see how this is going to be trending. We get a little bit of precipitation. It starts to make it in here during the mid to late morning hours. It makes it into Vermont here. Some potential spotty precipitation, mixed precip, and then it changes over to rain showers. And then it kind of moves on out, dries up a little bit, and it's very spotty until the system really gets developed. Now, this will be some thunderstorms south of the area of low pressure with a strong cold front punching in. And you notice here we have a situation with mixed precipitation types, including sleet and freezing rain, and then snow further to the north. And here's that cold sub-freezing air, or at least the dividing line of where snow versus raindrops are taking place. So as we run the model, what you can see is mostly rain, but right along our northern tier regions, this is 1 o'clock on Sunday morning, you can see that we're starting to get into some freezing rain that develops basically late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and therein lies the picture. It's very, very close call. The trends have been good. If you notice, this is the 06Z model. This is last night's 00Z model. And you can see that things have changed just a little bit. This is starting to be pushed out. But notice also, it's not just the Champlain Valley and right along the northern tier, but also parts of Essex County, places like Island Pond and maybe the upper Connecticut River Valley area. Watch out, there could be some low-level freezing, sub-freezing air and rain on top of that. So that could be problematic. Very spotty, though, as the way it looks right now. Now, running the model again a little bit more, it moves on out pretty much by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's a good sign. And then any lingering precipitation is pretty much out of here as high pressure builds into the region. And this is on Friday morning at 15Z, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then we start to see a little bit of spotty freezing rain. But wait till the main event here, as once we get into Saturday night and during the after midnight Sunday, you can start to see that filling up around the Montreal area. You can compare model notes here. This would be valid about 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. This would be 7 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning Sunday. That's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And finally, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. It's pretty much a done deal, and precipitation has exited. Note, the main areas are consistent across the St. Lawrence River Valley. That includes parts of the northern sort of Adirondacks slope into the St. Lawrence Valley and so forth. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.